Hello dear learners of Standard 7. Good morning to you. And welcome you all to my today's online class. Today we will discuss from our BGS book. It is the new chapter 8, lesson 1 and 2. Here you are observing the map of Bangladesh and it represents the population. So today our topic is population of Bangladesh. We all know population is a great resource for the development of a country, and the population of a country has to be proportionate to its size or area. This population has to be skilled human resource. The population transformed into a skilled human resource can become a factor in speedy development of a country. So let's know what is population. The word population derived from the Latin populus, people. The population is one of the important factors which helps to balance the environment. The population should in a balance with the means and resources. The total number of people living in a particular area in a particular time is known as the population. Some important features about the population of Bangladesh. We know Bangladesh is one of the most densely populated countries in the world, situated in South Asia, and the country is heading to become a middle income nation, and Bangladesh is a densely populated country. Why? As Bangladesh is situated in the low part of Indo-Gangetic belt, one of the main reasons for high population is that it is very fertile region. Its area is about 1,47,570 square kilometers. The total population of Bangladesh is 14 crore 97,72,364 according to the census of 2011, and 1015 people live in per square kilometer. Presently the annual growth rate of population is 1.37%, which was 1.54% in 2001. We will know the present condition of the population of Bangladesh, the growth rates of various regional neighbors of Bangladesh. Follow here some names of the names of some South Asian countries and the growth rates of population every 5 years. Bangladesh, India, Nepal, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Afghanistan, Bhutan and Maldives. And there are 8 names, and these names presents the SAARC-based countries name. And follow 2000 to 2005, 2005 to 2010 and 2010 to 2015 the growth rates of population every year. So the above table shows that the population growth rate of Bangladesh is too high compared to that of Sri Lanka, and it is also high compared to that of India. So follow, but Pakistan is here, Pakistan and Afghanistan, the leading chart among these regional countries, and this rate of population growth depends on some factors, the important factors, that is birth rate, mortality rate and some other reasons. Follow here the SAARC-based countries name. South Asian, the full form of SAARC, this is the logo of SAARC, and SAARC-based, the full form of SAARC is South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. And the names of the 8 countries: Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, India, Bhutan, Bangladesh and Afghanistan. Follow some features of the SAARC-based countries, and here is the map, and these countries are the neighboring countries of Bangladesh. And you know the position of Bangladesh, and the western part part of Bangladesh, here is the India, and above the Bangladesh, that means northern part, here is Bhutan and Nepal. And in standard 6, you know, Nepal and Bhutan are fully occupied by the landmass. And here the northwestern part of India, here follow the Pakistan and Afghanistan. And the below the India, here is the Indian Ocean, and Sri Lanka and Maldives are to both the islands of Indian Ocean. So we should know about the SAARC-based countries. Is the regional intergovernmental organization in South Asia. The SAARC was founded in Dhaka on 8 December 1985. Its secretariat is based in Kathmandu, Nepal. The organization promotes development of economic and regional integration. Now we will know the comparison between the density of population of some regional countries and Bangladesh. So name of the countries: Maldives, Singapore, Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka and Japan. We are going to compare the density of population per square kilometer. Here follow the India, Sri Lanka and Japan. This table shows the density of population of Bangladesh is almost 3 times that of India, Sri Lanka and Japan. That is, the density of population Bangladesh is here written per square kilometer 1252. But according to the census report 2011, we know 1015 people live per square kilometer in Bangladesh. That means Bangladesh is a densely populated country. Now the table shows analyze the following table containing population growth rate of Bangladesh in a number of census of different years. Here the population growth rates and year of census in 1974, 2.62 the population growth rate was, and in the year 2011 we are observing it is decreasing, that is it has been decreased at 1.34%. Now we will know the changeability of population. What is the changeability of population? Population's ability to change is called the changeability of population, or it can be said changeability of population means the change of structure of population. Some factors are mainly the change the trend of population. So the factors are birth rate, mortality rate, migration and social dynamism or dynamics. Here birth rate, we should know about the birth rate. That is, birth rate is the demographic measure of the rate at which children are born. So demographic measures of that rate of at which children are born, and the most well known is the crude birth rate, which is the number of births that occur each year per 1,000 people in the media population. We can say the ratio of total births to total population in a specified community or area over a specified period of time, and this birth rate is often expressed as the number of live births per 1,000 people per year. What is mortality rate? Mortality rate is a measure of the numbers of deaths. It can be general or due to a specific cause in a particular population scaled to the size of that population per unit of time. Mortality rate is typically expressed in units of deaths per 1,000 individuals per year. Migration. Human migration is the movement of people from one place to another with the intentions of settling permanently or temporarily at a new location. There are major 2 types of migration. Later on in my next lecture, I will tell you about migration. Social dynamism can refer to the behaviors of groups that results from the interactions of individual group members, as well to the study of the relationship between individual interactions and group level behaviors. And the other factors are also related with these major 4 factors. These determining factors of population, this change depends on age, lifestyle, geography, marital status, religious value, their gender or sex, income and profession. And this age structure of population of a country is divided into 3 stages: young, adult and old. And gross birth rate depends on the age of marriage of boy or girl. Some other factors which are closely associated with the structural change of population. These factors are health service, advanced medical facility, education, developed communication system, and here geographical environment, climate, natural resource, fertility and elevation of land. So these factors are also associated the change of structural population. Here follow we will give a look on education. The more a country is educated, the more developed it is. The influence of knowledge towards change tends to bring out change in values and beliefs of people, and they are encouraged to form the small families. And if we see that educated person's family is smaller than the non-educated person. Here profession also a major factor. So based on population, if we think that profession also makes a difference in the birth rate, and birth rate among farmers, laborers and fishermen is high, whereas it is too low among the doctors, teachers and engineers, etc. Now follow, there are hill and hillocks in our country, and there are major 3 hill tracts also in our country, and population is very sparse over there. Consequently, the density of population is also less in those areas, and since the chor area are situated away from mainland and population density is also these places is very low. On the other hand, the elevated plain land yields high crops due to their fertility, and the population density is higher in these regions or places. And industrially and mineral rich places are also have higher population too. Sometimes better probability of employment leads people to migrate from rural area to urban area. So natural resource based country also give a that means increase of population. Now the average life span in Bangladesh is 71 years, and it is increasing. So this increase of this feature clearly shows that rate of mortality has decreased. This decrease means an increase of older people in society who are known as dependent population, and this dependent population creates pressure on our limited resources. So follow reasons of decreasing the population of Bangladesh. Some major reasons, that is use of modern birth control procedures, massive registration of boys and girls in primary and secondary education, different programs to ensure women's rights and emancipation of them, mass awareness programs in favor of small families, and modern medical treatment and advanced technology. However, we need to take certain measures of increasing awareness and related development programs to keep the population in a balanced way. So today up to this. Thank you all. Stay safe, stay blessed.